Hi, this is Professor Mueller, and I'm here to discuss your portrait photographs, the ones you submitted for this week's assignment. This is actually a sample video that I'm making for captioning purposes. Hello, Leta. I've already made this video and it's already captioned, so I'm just going to show you what I do. So here we go. We'll take a look at some of the pictures, and as always, to my students, I'm not going to look at every single picture that was submitted. That would take too much time. But we'll look at some of the pictures that I think really captured the spirit of this assignment, and also incorporated some of the ideas from the resources for this week about making portraits. So here's a portrait by one of our students, and you can see it's a very close-up portrait of a person I'm presuming is staring at the top of a laptop screen, focusing on work. It's an interesting way to make a picture of somebody at work, somebody in a state of concentration. They're not looking at the camera, but we can pretty much see what's going on with them and what they're doing. They're involved in something, and we can clearly see their face. So in those ways, it's a portrait. The lighting is really nice. We have this warm yellow indoor light coming through, and it looks like there's even a little backlighting, sensing a window back here. And you can see that's lighting up these wisps of hair on this person. So that's nicely done. This is one of those portraits I talked about in the lesson plan where it's just very direct. And sometimes there can be something in a way disarming and even off-putting, and I say that as a compliment in a good way, about a photograph where somebody's really looking right down the barrel of the lens, kind of defying you to look back. And this picture also has some really nice stuff going on in it. In addition to that, it's really well lit. The exposure is perfect, of course. There's all these great brown tones everywhere and nice contrast with the light wall back here. In addition, we have a little bit of evidence in this photograph, which I think is always a great thing. It tends to imply narrative in a photograph. So what we have here is we have a strap around his neck, and that can get us thinking, right? Well, we're all photographers, so we could maybe think it's a camera. That's one interpretation. Or it could be an apron. It could be somebody at work. To me, it looks like a camera. But either of those, whether they're right or wrong, expand the meaning of the photograph. And it just takes that one little thing. It's just the strap around the neck. It's nothing more. He's not holding a sign saying what he's doing. This one is, I think, a pretty interesting photograph of somebody at work, and one of the kind of photographs I like to edit while I'm giving my lecture, just to show you how quickly this could have been improved upon like that. And we can just do a before and after. Oops, I'm sorry. Oops, let's get back where we were. And having a little trouble here. And there it is. Sorry about that. Before and after. So a very quick improvement on that photograph. And here we have many other really nice portraits. And since I'm not really making a lecture here, and Leta is probably ready to go back to some other form of work instead of listening to me babble on, I will leave with this lovely photograph, so beautifully lit and very intense. And I had some really good students this summer, and they did a lot of really interesting work. It's the first time I've taught a summer session, and I found that the level of dedication for the summer students was a little higher than even the regular semester. Okay, so this video is 4 minutes and 8 seconds. It's much shorter than the real videos. They're usually around 15 to 25 minutes or so, and these are the ones that I need captioned. All right, thanks very much. Talk to you next time.